Welcome to Brunswick Biz on ATMC TV. I'm your host, Kat Hustis. This month, we visit with the Olive Press in Sunset Beach, the Filling Station in Charlotte, and the Best Western Plus Westgate Inn and Suites in Leland. Stay tuned for the next 30 minutes as we connect Brunswick County, one business at a time. In Sunset Beach with Barbara Martin, owner. You and your husband both own and operate this business, and it is just really, really great. A very unique business to Brunswick County, so thanks for having us come out.
Oh, thank you for coming. It's an incredible opportunity, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Being retired for 6 years and moving to North Carolina 6 years ago, I kind of got a little edgy and didn't really want to be retired anymore. So I took a job in Wilmington, and the commute was quite cumbersome. And my husband said, "I never see you."
Yeah.
And we talked about, let's do something here, closer to home. And so we did. And here we have the Olive Press.
The Olive Press, very great. Tell our viewers, what is the Olive Press? They might have an idea just by the title itself, but tell us a little bit about the products that you offer.
The products that we offer, it is definitely a specialty store. We have infused and fused olive oils. We have spreads and tamponades. We also carry imported and specialty olive oils, and olives and martini mixes and balsamics, white and dark. Aged to the point where they are syrupy and a little bit of wonderful.
A little bit of wonderful, probably a lot bit of wonderful. But this is great, very neat. And like you said, there's so many different styles that you have. There's so many different flavors. I know that you had mentioned there's so many different ways to cook with certain ones. So it just seems like y'all have a great variety here.
I believe so. We have 58 flavors.
Wow.
Of olive oil and balsamics. And when people ask me, what is your favorite? Of 196 that I've tasted, 58 of them are all my favorite.
Yeah, I bet so. Now, do you have an ultimate favorite, or is it just really you enjoy it?
Of course I do. We all have our ultimate favorites. And by far, it's been my consistent favorite is the strawberry balsamic.
Okay.
And you'll see why soon.
Yeah, and that just, it sounds so neat. You know, I came in here not even realizing there was more than just a simple olive oil and a simple balsamic vinaigrette, and there's so much more than that here.
Yes, and I think once you try a balsamic and an olive oil that is a specialty, I don't think you're going to go back to the grocery store and buy an olive oil or a balsamic.
So if once people come in and try this, it's kind of hard to get away from it.
You bet.
Oh man. So now there's a little bit more than just the olive oils and the vinaigrettes and everything you just mentioned. You have soaps here that are really neat and really beautiful.
Yes.
And then obviously smell delicious too. So
yes.
Tell us a little bit about the soaps.
The soaps came from a ma and pa shop in Indiana. They're all organic. They're made with all the olive oils that you would think. Almond, avocado, hemp seed, coconut, all organic. Oh, wow. And just wonderful.
Yeah. Lots of different flavors there too.
Yes, absolutely. Flavors and scents. You can't go wrong with an organic olive oil.
Good. Well, that's great. So tell me about some recipes. I'm sure people come in saying, oh, what do I do with this? What would you use it for? Are you able to provide them with recipes or tell them a little bit more about how they can use each product?
Absolutely. When someone comes in, they're welcome to a tasting. Anyone who wants to try a product or a balsamic or an olive oil, They come up to the bar, they have their tasting, they say, what would you do with this? I give them some ideas of how they can pair their olive oils and balsamics, and our recipes are all on our website.
Okay.
So you can go on to www.theolivepressnc.com and go on to our website, and there are recipes every month that change.
That is wonderful.
This is just a little bit of heaven.
Yeah, very good. And then you also have these baskets here on display that I assume that you can put together for people.
Yes, if somebody needs a gift that they want to be totally specialty and different, they can come in and order a gift basket. As long as they give me enough time to put it together for them, I can do that.
Very good. Now, you mentioned that when people come in and they see different flavors that they want to taste, that they could do a tasting.
Yes.
I have a feeling that we have it set up so that maybe we could do that today.
We're going to have a tasting.
Okay, well, this is great. So tell us, you have 6 different flavors right
Yes.
here. What are the different flavors, and tell us how you would go about a regular tasting.
Okay. We have 6 different flavors, you're right. We have a garlic olive oil that we're going to pair with a strawberry balsamic. We have a jalapeno that we're going to pair with a lemon white balsamic. And then we have a coconut and lime, because you know that old saying, put the lime in the coconut and shake it all up. Well, it makes an incredible pairing.
Great. So someone can come in, they sit down, and then you have some breads and some cake that they try the different flavors with?
Yes.
Very
yes.
good.
That's exactly what we're going to do.
All right.
We're going to do. And a lot of people that don't want bread or cake, they just usually will sip it.
Okay, so
and,
you can still get
yep.
the flavors that
Because
way.
I think I think if you have ever been to California and gone into an olive oil and balsamic specialty store in California, they have fusties, which we don't carry. But you can go in and you can take a little cup and try anything that you want to try in any California olive oil and balsamic store.
Nice. Well, should we go ahead and try
Yes.
some of these?
Yes, let's do that.
Okay, so first up.
First up is going to be your garlic.
Okay. Now you said you're going to mix this with the strawberry. So is this...
I'm going to have you try the garlic first.
Okay, try separate.
Yep, with bread.
Okay. It smells good.
Oh, it smells just like garlic.
Garlic's one of my favorites.
You know, goody.
Take a little toothpick
Yep,
here.
there you go.
Yum. So just dip it in and...
Dip it in, give it a little taste. Really good, huh?
Oh, yeah.
And then we have strawberry. And then you can either try that with cake or bread.
I guess we'll try the cake with this one. That garlic was so good.
Yes.
It's very, very flavorful. It's kind of surprising how flavorful it really is.
I know.
That's delicious.
That is my fave. Okay, so with every good couple, you want to get married.
Okay.
So you're going to marry these two lovely olive oil and balsamics until you see a consistency where they are together happily ever after, until you eat them.
I like that comparison though. That's good. My goodness.
Totally different taste.
Oh my gosh. It really is though.
I know. And see your consistency? How together they...
Wow.
You get the thickness of the balsamic and the wonderful flair of the garlic. And that is an incredible salad dressing.
That is oh wow, that's a good idea. That's delicious. Well, I'm sure we can keep going through these, but before we wrap up, tell our viewers what your contact information is, because y'all are new. Tell them where you're located, and then your website one more time, and then any other contact that they can get in touch with you with.
Okay. We are located at 7645-4 High Market Street, Sunset Beach, North Carolina. Our telephone number is 910-622-6718, and we are located again on our website at theolivepressnc.com.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for showing us around, letting us taste some of these great oils and vinegars that you have, and for being on the show. We really appreciate it.
Well, thank you so much for coming out and debuting our wonderful shop. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Here with Elisa and Grady Watkins, owner of the Filling Station, all part of Yum's the Word, which has a lot of different parts to it, but we're here to talk about the Filling Station. So thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
We're very excited because this is a very new business. Y'all opened very recently, so we wanted to come in and be the first to know what y'all have going on. We've heard so much about it, and really so many people have been talking about it. So tell us a little bit about how you got started, why even bring the filling station here to Brunswick County?
Well, we've got a kind of unique story. Elisa and I started a catering company about May of last year. It's actually for our wedding. And we needed a place, a commercial kitchen to operate out of, and that's what started our search for a location. In the meantime, Elisa had been going to a bakery up in Dunn, which is where she's from most of her life, and she wanted me to go up there, and so we did, and we met the owner and talked to the owner, and he was an 83-year-old fellow, and he'd been running this bakery for how long?
Since 1961.
And my gosh. His specialty was donuts.
Him and his wife.
Aww.
So he took us under his wing, and we went through his bakery and all that kind of stuff. So we kind of got a wild hair and said, well, we might can do this in Brunswick County. So that's what started the business. And so then we started looking, and we originally were going to start, try to find a place near Ocean Isle Beach. And then we decided that for the local population, or the local folk here, Charlotte would be a better location. And we kind of wandered up, met one of the owners of this property at a Christmas party, I believe it was. And here we are.
Yeah, well, it's very neat because it's called the filling station, and this used to be a filling station, or a gas station is what people might know it as now.
It was, this building was built around 1940, and it was originally, this was Highway 17, and it was originally a gas station, and so that's what we kind of, when I was young, when we went to the gas station, we called it a filling station because somebody would run out there and fill up your tank. So that's where we came up with the name.
Yeah, it's just perfect. I think it's so unique, and it's so great just to go with the coffee and the donuts. Speaking of coffee and donuts, that's what you guys are experts at now. So tell us a little bit. We've got some donuts out. Pretty crazy flavors, but pretty awesome, I'm not going to lie. So tell us a little bit about what we have and what y'all, I know there's so many to talk about, but what are a lot of the popular flavors that you have?
Our most popular flavor is the maple bacon that we sell out of every day. And for the children, we have Elmo today. We have Cookie Monster, Donatello, and the Minions. So those are very popular among the children, as well as the cereal brands. And then for the people who are chocolate lovers like myself, we have the Mounds, Snickers, Reese Cup, and I'm pretty famous for my Nutty Buddy Pie, so we started Nutty Buddy Pie last week, and banana pudding. So we have a lot of different flavors, and we continuously make donuts all day long until we run out of our last batch. So we get here at 3:30 in the morning, and we begin making dough fresh every day. We roll it by hand, and we decorate back there, and we also do customer requests.
That is great. And I was here early this morning so I could catch, not as early as y'all, but so that I could catch a glimpse of what it was like to go through the process of making donuts. So who comes up with the ideas?
I think everybody. She failed to mention my personal favorite, which is German chocolate.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
That's a man thing.
Yeah, my dad would
we
be
have
a
to
big fan
put
of that.
Grady's German chocolate out every day.
But it's a collective thing, I believe. Everybody participates, not only Lisa and myself, but also our girls in the back. And so whatever idea somebody comes up with, we give it a shot.
Yeah, well, that is
Our daughter Jordan, her favorite dessert is s'mores, so we do s'mores. So we try to incorporate everybody's favorite. We take requests, and then we also experiment and try it on customers.
Yeah, and you mentioned the girls back here. You have a great staff.
Fantastic staff.
Yeah.
It's all possible because of them. You know, picked some really good folks. We
Yeah.
have a couple of young high schoolers that are part-time, and they're just great kids, you know,
Yeah.
and then our full-time staff we're really blessed.
Well, good.
And what we did too, we went the extra mile. We brought in trainers to train our staff. So all of our front staff that run the coffee bar are barista trained. So we actually brought in a barista trainer that worked with them for over a week. So every one of them make everything consistently, and that's one of the big things with the filling station is we want consistency. So no matter who you come to see each day, that you get the exact same drink that you had yesterday. So
Right.
consistency is important. And then we also brought in a donut chef
Oh, wow.
to help Grady and I as we were moving forward to go to the designer type of donuts. So we have actually had a donut chef in here twice to teach us how to be very creative.
Well, that doesn't sound fun at all. What a great business to run. And you were just talking about the coffee and the baristas and everything like that. So I have a latte here. I think you had a latte this morning. Delicious. Very, very good. Tell us about some of the flavors or the different types of drinks. You have coffee and you also have smoothies.
We have smoothies that are made of fresh fruit. We also have a lot of iced and frozen alternatives to the coffee, which seem to be very popular this summer. And my favorite is the hot chocolate freeze, which is like a very light milkshake that's very good. We also have Italian cream sodas that we make fresh every day on site as well, along with all the espressos, the lattes, and the mochas. Our number one seller is the filling station mocha, and that is served both hot, over ice, and frozen.
Oh, wow.
So we do offer frozen, which is very unique in the area as well.
Yeah, this is so great. I really, really love it. I think you're really meeting a need that we needed here in Brunswick County. So
We hear
this
a
is
lot of
great.
that.
Yeah. What are your goals for the business? Where do you hope to see this business from a year or maybe even 5 years from now?
Well, it was just an extended time frame for us to get to the point we're at now. So we've met one goal, which is to open.
Right. Hey, there you go. That
So,
takes a lot of effort.
So we met that goal, but our goal is probably just to get to a point where we can give back to the community. We feel really blessed that we've had the opportunity to do this, and we, like in the evenings when we have some leftover inventory, we help the food stores and the food banks and the
Wow.
shelters and stuff in local churches. So we feel blessed that we do that, and we feel like doing this business, it gives us opportunity to give back to the community through either hiring young folks like the folks we have here, high school folks and stuff like that. And of course, it's to make a dollar. I mean,
Yeah,
that's just
of course.
that's the reason for you being in business.
Right.
So
That's great.
that's part. That's
Well, and
pretty much
the
it.
other goals when we moved here were Yum's the Word Catering. So we cater a lot of destination weddings and high-end events. But we also had the product Get Sauce that you and I have talked about
we
for
did.
years.
And I think a few years ago you were on the show for that. So this is it here. So still going strong.
Yes, and we're actually bottling it ourselves at this point. So we
Okay.
have purchased a machine, and we are actually bottling that here.
Wow.
In the kitchen ourselves too. So we've met three big goals.
Yeah.
And as Grady said, giving back to the community. We have given to the senior center, and then at the town of Charlotte last Thursday night, we were able to share with the children.
Right.
And so we're excited about being able to do that.
Yeah.
That's big for us.
That's important. I like that. Now, tell our viewers where you're located if they haven't heard yet, and just any other contact information. I know y'all have a great website. If they're looking to do orders ahead of time, or if they have a big order that maybe they can call. So give us all of that information.
We're at 209 Village Road, which is right beside the Charlotte Middle School, and we do have the opportunity for folks if they're having a social event or a meeting of some kind. And we actually have had a number of folks come in and make large orders the day before, and we fill them for the following morning. And so we offer that. And you want to?
Our phone number is 910-754-7474, and we have multiple websites since we have different products. The best way is Yums, Y-U-M-S, the word LLC.com is the best way to get us. We also have the fillingstationnc.com and getsaucednc.com. So all of those have a flash page that pull together.
and our Facebook page.
And we're followed heavily on Facebook.
That's
and,
great.
We have Instagram and Twitter.
Oh, wow. Okay, so they can find you on social media, and then maybe y'all put up pictures of what y'all have going on that day and different flavors. And
A lot of people do that for us.
Yeah.
They come
Well,
in here,
good.
they post a lot of pictures.
Yeah, well, it sounds like everyone's really enjoying it, and y'all, like I said, are new, so this is really, really exciting. I'm excited for you guys, and we really appreciate y'all being on the show and letting us get a little sneak peek of how everything works.
Thank you. And we've had a dream come true. So
Yeah.
working together and
Well, I think y'all made a dream come true for Brunswick County. Well, thank y'all very much.
Well, thank you for allowing us to do this.
Thank you.
Sure, you're welcome. I'm here with Zach Gooden, General Manager and part owner of the Best Western Plus Westgate Inn and Suites. Very excited to be here. We've actually never done a hotel. So we're very excited to come out and get to know you and get to know your hotel. But before we get into everything, tell us a little bit about the background, how this hotel came to be.
Back in 2006 or 7, the owners, which is my father-in-law and his family, they're in the assisted living nursing home facility business, decided they wanted to venture out and started looking at hotels. My wife was actually the original general manager when she graduated from college. She took an internship with another Best Western down in Myrtle Beach and worked down there for 2 years while they were building this hotel. And we opened in April of 2010. My wife ran the property as the general manager until October of 2012. I had a career change and left a different industry to come over and help her manage here. And starting in 2013, I took over as the general manager, and here we are today.
Yeah, well, I know that y'all have grown a lot too over the last few years and have really, really been successful. So that's great. Tell our viewers what all can people get here. Obviously, they know that it's a hotel; it's where you come to stay. But what do your rooms offer, and what are some of the amenities that come along with that?
The biggest thing that we offer our guests is not just a hotel stay, but an experience. Every staff member that we have here is really genuinely committed to providing the best experience in the state for our guests. They understand that our guests is what makes this business thrive, and whether it's making plates for people at the breakfast bar or stopping what they're doing, cleaning one room and jumping to another because a guest stopped them in the hall and asked if they could have the room service. It's really the staff that makes a difference and provides a great experience. As far as the things we have here on property, we've got an awesome outdoor pool and spa. It's open from April through September. It is heated. Out around the pool, we've also got a nice patio area with furniture. It's also our serving area for our bar that we have here in the lobby. The bar is open daily from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. Appetizers, beer, wine. We do have a remodel coming this fall, and we're actually going to have a full service menu at the bar, as well as start offering liquor, drinks, and cocktails, margaritas, daiquiris, and that kind of stuff. So other things we have throughout the hotel, we've got a great breakfast. People love our breakfast. Breakfast every day. So full, people say full hot breakfast. It's really closer to a full buffet hot breakfast. From 6:30 to 9:30 daily. We've got a very nice fitness center here on property as well. It's 24 hours. We also have a business center that's 24 hours as well. People from a variety of print services, fax services, mailing services, and that stuff is available at the business center or at the front desk. And then we've also have a meeting room. We have 2 different meeting rooms that we use. One we really only reserve for special occasions. It's the larger greater lobby area here that we've had several functions throughout the years, and then we have a meeting room that we can accommodate up to about 45 guests in the meeting room.
Well, very good. Well, there's a lot of things here. Now, I wanted to ask about the meeting room. Is that just for your guests staying in the hotel, or can locals use that room for their own events?
We actually probably have more local events with people not staying here at the hotel than what we actually have with people staying here at the hotel. As far as local people wanting to use the meeting room, we do a variety of different events in the meeting room, from baby showers to wedding showers, rehearsal dinners. We have several churches that come and meet. We have several other businesses in the area that come and meet here as well to have their monthly meetings. We have some businesses here that actually have their monthly sales demonstrations or weekly sales demonstrations in the meeting room as well.
Very good. Now, what does a typical room look like and come with?
Throughout the property here, all of our guests receive free parking, free wireless internet, free breakfast as well. As far as the guest rooms, all of our guest rooms have a microwave, a mini fridge, ironing board, iron. Some of our rooms have walk-in showers. Some of our rooms have tub shower combos. A good portion of our rooms also include a wet bar area where you have a little small sink, some cabinetry areas. Every guest room has a coffee maker. We actually just switched to single cup coffee brewers.
That's nice.
All of our guest rooms by the end of the year will have the Keurig brewers in the guest rooms. And then we have mini suites that have a much more living space, as well as a pull-out sofa.
Oh, very good. Now, do you have some that are non-smoking rooms and smoking rooms, or how does that work?
There's been a pretty big shift in the hotel industry to non-smoking over the past 10 years, and all of our rooms are non-smoking and have been since day one.
That's good, because I mean, even sometimes if there was smoking ever, some people it can bother. So
it really
nice
makes a difference.
Yeah. Now, y'all have won quite a few awards, which is fantastic. Tell us a little bit about some of the awards that make y'all stand out.
We've won a few brand awards. The awards we're most proud of are probably our TripAdvisor awards. It's our guest awards. It's the awards that our guests gave us by giving us great reviews when they left our property. We have received the TripAdvisor Certificate of Excellence for 2012, 13, 14, and 15. If we win it again next year, then we get inducted to the TripAdvisor Hall of Fame. And we really keep an eye on our ranking. We're currently ranked 17 out of 1,750 some hotels in the state on TripAdvisor.
That's great.
Really proud of the staff. It really comes down to a lot of service that the staff provides.
Right. Give us your contact information. If they're looking to maybe use the meeting room, or if they have some guests coming in town that they would like to suggest this place to, what is your contact information, where you're located, maybe a little bit about what's around us, and then your telephone number, website, all that?
The best way to reach us here at the hotel is 910-371-2858. For any of our guests navigating to the property, our address is 1120 Town Lake Drive, and that's in Leland, North Carolina. 28451 is our zip code. For reservations, you can also book on bestwestern.com.
Okay. Well, very good. So I feel like everyone will be able to get one of those down, so that's great. Well, we appreciate you letting us come out, seeing your hotel. It's a beautiful hotel, and you have so much to offer, both, like we said, locals and visitors. So we appreciate it, and thank you for your time.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for coming out. We appreciate it.
Sure. Thanks for tuning in to Brunswick Biz, only on ATMC TV. Special thanks to our guests today, the Olive Press, the Filling Station, and Best Western Plus Westgate Inn & Suites. If you have any questions about today's show or would like to see a business on our show, remember it is free. Just give us a call at 755-1770. Thanks again for tuning in to Brunswick Biz, and we'll see you next month when we connect Brunswick County, one business at a time. Boutique, a women's and children's clothing store in Ocean Isle Beach, where charming and classic meet fun-loving and playful.